15a on the bottom. So the question was if Nazir is also considered to be sinner or not, because he brings korban, mincha also, and that mincha doesn't have oil and levona. So Gemara says, yeah, Nazir, even though it's like a promise, he takes on himself to be Nazir, still it's considered to be sin. Why? Because he stops himself from drinking wine. Hashem give you this world to enjoy. Don't run after everything. I'm not allowed this, I'm not allowed that. Don't put strict stringencies on yourself for no reason unless it's approved by the rabbis. Okay, Mr. Shlomo Priev, Mazal Tov on your grandson. Be'ezrat Hashem tomorrow morning. Bridge should be B'atzlacha. Amen. Okay, so we're holding.
Amen. Thank you very much, Rabbi. Thank you.
Thank you. Mazal Tov. 3 lines on the bottom of page 15a. By the way, we're holding 1/3 of the Gemara down. Okay, so by September, we should be done with this Gemara. Okay, so every day we have to log in. Rabban Gamliel Omer. Rabban Gamliel says, Keshem. How Sota's action was like a behema, like an animal action, because she hides with different men. Same thing, her korban has to be with barley, like an animal food. Tanya, Amar lahen Rabban Gamliel lachachamim. Rabban Gamliel said to the rabbis, Sofrim. Now, anytime you have rabbis bigger than you, they are called chachamim. Anytime you bigger than them, you call them Sofrim. Sofer means he's a rabbi, but 1 level less than you. So he said, Sofrim, rabbis. Who added just now? I don't know, but Baruchim Abayim. Okay, so we learned, Rabban Gamliel says to Chachamim, as since Arav Baruch, Rabban Chazir, anytime person is Gadol Ador, they call him Rabban. Anytime he spoke to people 1 level less than him, he would call them Sofrim. This is how Mefarshim explained this piece. Tanya, we've learned the Braita. Amar learned Rabban Gamliel Chachamim. Rabban Gamliel spoke to the rabbis. Sofrim, sages, rabbis, Hanichu, leave Edrashena. Give me a chance to explain. I have a good chidush on this. Kemin Chomer. Chomer is like a nice deodorant, like, nice smelly thing, or some nice juicy food, like enjoyable steak, or like a jewelry, like something great chidush. So it says, I have a great chidush on it. So what is that? The Sham'e le Rabbi Meir, that I heard from Rabbi Meir. The Kamar Rabbi Meir said, "He he'echilato ma'adane olam Sota." Let her, I don't know, boyfriend. She made him eat from the delicacies of the world. Lefikach korbana ma'achal behema. Therefore, her korban is from what animal eats, barley. Amar le, Gemara says, 1 second. Hatenach, Ashira. Yeah, you're talking about the rich woman, I understand. She's rich, she has money. The Kute Rashi on the bottom brings us, says, she's rich, she's going to take expensive wine in a cup, giving a crystal cup to guy to drink. Yeah, what about poor woman? My Aniya. Sorry. Aniya, my Ikalamema. If she's poor, what are you going to say on this? He says, no, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about feeding food, no. Since her action is action of an animal, going, hiding with different men or even being. Same with her korban also, food that eats animals. Okay, Mishnah. Haya maybe pile, pili. What's pile? shel cheres. It's a earthenware vessel. Why is it called pili? It's a Greek language. Why do you call Greek? Because Yav Elohim leyefet. Who was Yefet? Son of Mr. Yefet. People talk to me. Who's Yefet? Son of Mr. Noah. Thank you. Yefet was son of Noah. When Noah's sons, actually son, Ham, abused his father, Yefet felt guilty. He felt so embarrassed. He felt so guilty. He felt so ashamed. He said, "Oh, I feel so bad for my father. My father's going through this, Hashem says, you feel bad? Not only not abusing, of course not, but you feel bad? Hashem said, I'll make sure the Kedusha of a Jewish nation will be in your heart. So therefore, Torah was translated in Greek, and we have Greek words in the Torah. Also, thought one of these two meanings also in Greek language. Here also, Haya maybe pili shel cheres. Here is Greek language of the earthenware vessel. Venoten letocha chatzi lug mayim, and he puts inside of it half lug mayim. What's half lug? Half lug is 2 revi'its. 1 revi'it is 3 ounces. 3 ounces we drink wine every Shabbat, right? Or we drink water. 3 ounces we say borei nafashot afterwards. 3 ounces liquid is like 1 ounce dry food. Why you need here 2 of them? Chatzi lug is 2-3 ounces. The answer is, Mafarshim explain, and they say, person for men to live, he needs 86 grams blood to have in his body. If you have minimum 86 grams blood in your body, you will survive, you will live. So here we have 2 of them. So here, when man brings this korban, he brings for himself and for his wife. If he's tzaddik and she's tzaddiket, or she's tzaddiket and he's not tzaddik, the water would prove, because here we're testing his 86 grams and her 86 grams. You understand? This water corresponds to the blood of the size of their blood, how much person can survive. So this testimony of this water basically tests both of them. Are they tzaddikim or chas v'shalom they're reshaim? Okay, haya maybe pili shel cheres unoten letocha chetzi lug mayim, and you put in there half of lug wine, water, which is 2 revi'its, 2 sizes of the cup of wine that we use from Friday, minimum. Mina kior, and it has to be taken from the kior, holy vessel. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda says revi'it, no, not 86 grams, but 1 86 grams. כשם שממעט בכתב, כך ממעט במים. These 2 rabbis, Rabbi Yehuda and Tanakama, they disagree on how much to bring. So Rabbi Yehuda says pasuk has to be shorter and water has to be brought less. Tanakama says pasuk has to be longer, and based on the pasuk, you bring more water 2 times. Awadi, close the seats. It's hurting my lungs. Sorry. No, it's okay. Leave it on. Okay. Next. Nifnas la'echal. Now, Kohen goes inside the echal, into holy room. There's Kodesh and there's Kodesh Kodashim. Okay? He goes to echal. Ufana limino, and he turns to a right. By the way, we had yesterday a picture of echal here. I'll show you the picture of Echal in a second. Okay, so Cohen touched into the altar here. Okay, then he goes there, Ulam, where owner has to be allowed to be, and then he goes to Hechal. Here, nobody is allowed to enter, only Cohen. And here on the right side, there was a hole where he's taking dirt from. We'll see right now. By the way, I have only like 11% on my phone left. So in 5-6 minutes, if phone dies, please don't be upset. Okay. So Gemara says, Nichnas la'echal, Kohen goes inside the holy place of Bet HaMikdash, upana limino, turns to right. Umakom hayasham ama lama, and over there was a hole, 1 ama, 1 elbow size by 1 elbow size. Vetavla shel shaish, and there was a rack of marble. V'tabaat hayita kavu'aba, and on top of the marble racks there was a ring on it. Kshu makbir, when he would pick it up, v'notel afar mitachteh, he would take a dirt from that place. V'noten, and he puts that dirt, ashes, pisok, dirt, into the water that Sota had to drink. How much is to put? As much as you see that water has a little bit sand. Shenemar, it says, Umin afar, and from the dirt, Asher hayihyeh b'karka mishkan, that will be in the karka, in the ground of the mishkan. Yikacha Kohen will take, Venatan elamayim, and he puts into the water. So we see from here, Kohen has to put a little bit sand into the water. Why? As we said before, a person is made with 4 elements: water, fire, air, and dirt. So these elements, we're trying to take away from her. We're trying to take away from her to show her she doesn't deserve to live. If she sins, she dies. So airspace of the Beit HaMikdash, holy. Fire is like a coin. Water is the water. And the dirt is from the place that in the Beit HaMikdash coin takes. Gemara. Tana Pila Shel Cheres Chadasha. Gemara says that earthenware vessel should be new. Divre Rabbi Shmuel. This is the word of Rabbi Shmuel. My time was the reason of Rabbi Shmuel. Gomar kli kli mi metzorah. Rabbi Shmuel learns this from the metzorah. How by metzorah has to be new earthenware vessel? Same thing here, new earthenware vessel. From where do we know over there that it was new earthenware vessel? It says, El kli cheles al mayim chayim. And he, for the metzorah, Kohen will make shchita to the bird, which is one of the birds, and then he puts in the earthenware vessel into the living water. Means clean water. Ma'im chayim shelo na'esta b'hen melacha. How living water means never no one did any work with this water. It's clean, pure. Afkli shelo na'esta bo melacha. So also the vessel has to be with the new vessel. If you want to tell me how over there pure water, I've got ma'im chayim, so maybe also here should be pure water. Rabbi Shmuel achinami. According to Rabbi Shmuel, is this true? It has to be new pure water. The Amar Rabbi Yochanan says, make your the water of the vessel, holy vessel of Kiyor. Rabbi Shmuel Amer me ma'ayanhen. These are the water of the spring. Chachamim omrim, mish'ar mimothen. They are from different wells, different seas. Ikal mifra. Gemara says, I could even argue with you. Ma le metzora sheken ta'un. How by metzora you need etz? You need to be there branch of the tree, Erez from the cedar tree, Ezov, Hasop, Ushnitolat, and the Shnitolat, the wool, which is purple or reddish, looks like a worm skin. Maybe how by Metzorah you need it, maybe by Sota also you need it. Amar Rabba, Amar Kro, Rabba says in the Pasuk, Bichli Chrecheres. No. We learn only earthenware vessel. Klisha Amarti Lechakvar. Here I'm talking to you about by Metzorah has to be earthenware vessel that I spoke to you already earlier about Metzorah. So by Sota, you use only earthenware vessel like by Metzorah. And nothing else. No other stuff. Etz, Erez, Ushnitolat, Ezov, no. Amar Rava. Rava said, Lo shanu ela shelo nitachmu panao. This water has to be clean, that it didn't lose its image. Means water is clean still. It's not dirty. Actually, on Shabbat, we learned alachot netilat yadayim, and we learned, what if you take out water from the sink and sink water is still like frosted? And then 30 seconds later, 10 seconds later, it becomes clear. Is it good for netilat yadayim or no? The answer is yes, because there's no technical problem. So it's frosted because when the water comes out from the pipes, it comes out with the напряжение, with the force. Once water comes to the force, there's an air there. But once it comes out, all the air evaporates, then the water clean water. But if the water has real mud in it, then you see the image of water is not there. So same thing here. By Sota, the water has to be clean. Means what means clean? The water is not muddy. The water did not change its face, its image. But the water is so dirty that doesn't look clear water, then it's not kosher water for Sota. My timer was the reason. Do me the mayim. We learn from the water ma mayim shalom nishtanu. How water for netilat yadayim, let's say, not changed. Av kli shalom nishtana. Same thing with the vessel that was not changed. I want to stop over here. Be'ezrat Hashem. Actually, let's go a little bit more. By Rava. Rava is asking a question. Nitachmu v'achaziron letoch kivshana esh. What if the vessel changed its image? But then, what you did, you put it into the pechka. How we do agala before Pesach. You put in the pechka, into the oven, and you put strong fire. And that fire put back the image of the vessel. Is that vessel kosher or no? Let's say it was nice vessel. It became frozen. It became like bad. Changed face. So it's not good now. Then you put in the oven. Oven burned it fully, and it became new vessel. Are you allowed to use it for Sota or no? After you put into the strong fire furnace, it became white. Ma'u, what's the law? Can you use this vessel or no? Given the itchu. Do we say since the original image left, it's left already? Bye. Or Dilma, given the harder. Maybe since the original image came back, so it came back. Question to a person. Our neshama is so pure and clean, right? Person sins, neshama became dirty. He made teshuvah. Neshama became white. So what do we say? No. Once was neshama dirty, stays dirty forever. Or no, now neshama is pure, so it's pure forever. What's the law, right? Toshma Kamenlam. Rabbi Elazar says, Etz Erez, the cedar tree, the cedar branch, Ezov, Hasov, Ushnitolat, and the wool, which is the color of the worm, Shev Shil Bahen Kupato, לאחוריו, he hit it, let's say, his box from the back, and it became bent, psulin. This box becomes, or this vessel becomes pasul. But now, when it's straightened again, can we use it or no? So the answer is Hatam, the ikluf. Gemara says if vessel became damaged by being peeled off, even though you fix it back, you made it fixed back, still inside is peeled off. Once the vessel is peeled off inside, it's pasul. If it's not peeled off inside, it was just bent and you fixed it, then it's kasher. So we see from here, even if you fix it, but since inside is peeled off, it's no more the same vessel anymore, and it's pasul. Have a great day, Be'ez Hashem. Tomorrow we will continue page 15b further on.